Welcome to episode number 6 of his Madden 20 Green Bay Packers franchise series. And today, honestly, this past Thursday, the Packers won 10-3 over the Bears in the season opener. And this franchise went on 16-0. We're playing the Seahawks, which won 8-6-2. You really see two tied by a team, but so I'm gonna show you the playoff schedule. For this week, it was the Ravens at Browns, Seahawks at Packers, Chiefs at Patriots, 49ers at Saints. In the wild card, it was Ravens won 31-24 over the Jaguars, Seahawks won 28-21 over the Eagles, Chiefs won 24-14 over the Colts, and the 49ers won 28-14 over the Falcons. So the Patriots did the bye. I didn't face the franchise. They were the 6th seed, and then they lost in the wild card round. But yeah, they're the 2 seed, or they got the bye, so that means they're the 1. I think they were. If you look at if you down to the stand-ins in the AFC, yeah, I think it was the Browns and Patriots with the byes. Browns are the number 1 seed, and the Patriots are the number 2 seed. Here we go. At 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, play the full game, skip training. So yeah, I haven't posted anything this week because I'm at school. Divisional playoff. Here we go. Enhanced and normal uniforms. Let's do it. And everything's in frame. Let's watch a presentation. Try the coaching.
Coach, this is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers.
Everything is in frame, by the way.
Standing by for the call from venerable Lambeau Field. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, the playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks.
And we are 16-0. The Seahawks are 8-6-2.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Well, the winner of this game will play the 49ers or the Saints in the NFC Championship game. The 49ers, last time they made the playoffs, so when they lost it in Super Bowl 47 to the Baltimore Ravens. So we're playing, the winner of this game will play the 49ers or Saints in the NFC Championship game. Right now, the other day going on is the Ravens versus the Browns in Cleveland. Is the Browns were the number 1 seed in the AFC. And then the other 2 games, the 49ers versus the Saints in New Orleans, and then the others, basically the other 2 games are at 3 Eastern. Well, yeah, no. Oh, no. The game's on Saturday at 1 Eastern, and then the 2 games on Sunday is at 3 Eastern and 6:30 Eastern. So basically at Central 2 and 2 p.m. Central Time and 5:30 p.m. Central Time. There's an offensive line for the Seahawks. They have 2 halfbacks, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end, and then they don't show their quarterback because they did that and I skipped it. So basically, it's the 49ers versus the Saints in New Orleans tomorrow, and the Chiefs versus the Patriots in New England. That's the rematch of the 2018 AFC Championship game. I'm not exactly sure. For some reason, for the Pro Bowl, it says 2019, and it actually is 2019. Like this, last year's Pro Bowl was 2019. For like the playoffs, like last year, it was in 2019, but they say 2018 for the playoff games. And maybe the Pro Bowl, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay, fourth down. They say 2019 Pro Bowl. For some reason they say, okay, whatever year it is, that's a Pro Bowl. But for like the playoff games, they have like for last year's or for this year, it will be 2019. Okay, hit the goal line, one in the end zone. Sometimes that happens. It hits at the one, and then it bounces back. 13 interceptions. He had 2 last year, but 60 passing touchdowns.
So pinpoint, so accurate. Sometimes we forget just how good he is.
So I'm not that sure. It says 2019 Pro Bowl, but I don't know.
Exactly what it needs to be for his receivers.
Okay, he's off to the races. Nobody. Touchdown, Green Bay! On the first play from scrimmage at the Packers run, at 80 yards. Unbelievable. Right. And you know, for Rocky, like there might be a video soon. I think I only did one, and that was like in October of last year.
And he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym.
And then for the playoffs, like last year's playoffs, you say like for the NFC Championship game and the AFC Championship game, say the 2018 NFC Championship game and the 2018 AFC Championship game. For the Pro Bowl, you say 2019. So if you play the Pro Bowl and play now, actually it was last season's Pro Bowl. This year's, though, is last season's Pro Bowl. So and it says when you're sim in 2019, but technically the Pro Bowl for this year, it's 2020. Which will be, if we get to the Super Bowl, it will be, well, at least if we made it to the Super Bowl, I don't know if you can play in the Pro Bowl. You don't. You can't play in the Pro Bowl in franchise, face the franchise, and career mode if your team or player, your team if you're playing franchise and your player if you're playing face the franchise or career mode, you can't play the Pro Bowl unless your team doesn't make your team makes it to the Super Bowl. So it might not take 9 episodes. It only might take 8. If we win the Super Bowl, or at least get there, it'll only take 8 because this is 6. And if you take rid of and say we don't do the Pro Bowl or we can't because in real life, if you're invited to the Pro Bowl, you don't do it because you might get hurt. If you're in the Super Bowl, you don't play in it. That's why you never see Tom Brady down there because yeah, okay. Their running backs 2 rushes netted at 5 yards. We had the same thing last year in the playoffs. If you remember that, wasn't it like a month ago or about a month and a half ago? We bottled up, I think, Elliott and Gurley. We bottled them up. At the end of the game, we let them run. And it was like 15 rushes, 20 yards. But it seemed like early in the day, we bottled up Elliott and Gurley, and we bottled up Prescott and Goff, but we didn't bottle up Wilson. 3 for 3, 35 yards, 31-yard reception. User sacked. User the guy, Jailer Angela. I was on the corner blitz. I was the cornerback. Loss of 7. So if we don't do the Pro Bowl, which you can if you don't make it to the Super Bowl, so it'll take 8 episodes, or it'll take 7 if we lose this game, 8 if we lose the next game, because that would be 7 next game, and then 8 will be the Pro Bowl. But say we do the Super Bowl, win or lose, it will be 8 episodes. So it'll take 2 more after this. There will be 2 more episodes unless we lose this game. There will be 1 more after that. This season, because it will be the Pro Bowl. But even if we lose the next game, there's still 2 more episodes. The NFC Championship game and the Pro Bowl. But we're probably not going to get to the Super Bowl and probably win it. So there's probably going to be 2 more episodes. I said there was would it be 3 more? But I think if your team and franchise makes it to the Super Bowl, you can't play the Pro Bowl. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you might never see Vinny J, Dash C, and I guess any of the Packers players in the Pro Bowl because we're probably gonna make it to the Super Bowl every year. Dash C's on the Packers, Vinny J's on the Buccaneers, got drafted by the Buccaneers, the face of the franchise, and then obviously I have the franchise for the Packers. So now to return middle. And next episode, I don't know when it's gonna be because I don't really want to get in front of everyone. So basically, the next video on the channel probably, or next Madden video will probably be career mode or face the franchise. Probably career mode. The divisional round against I think the Falcons. Yeah, the Falcons 9-7, and then face the franchise against the 10-6 Packers.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
10-6 Packers. So it's probably only a career mode and then face the franchise and then back the franchise for the NFC Championship game. I hit the wrong button. Okay, here's the offensive line. We have Adams, Allison as the receivers, Graham's a tight end, and then didn't we have? Oh yeah, then we have. Well, right now we have Lewis, and some other guys. But then on there you saw Jones and Williams. There's Graham. Yeah, I think you saw Adams, Allison, Graham, Jones, and then Williams. We don't. In franchise last year, we did draft Trey Burton or Devin Burton in the draft, and we still had Ty Montgomery. They traded Ty Montgomery away, and then after he booted that fumble against the Rams. Obviously, they traded Clay Matthews, signed with the Rams, Hotland, and did second. They traded him to the Redskins, and now he's on the Bears. They only have 3 linebackers. That means I think they have 4 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, and then 2 cornerbacks, and then a free safety and a strong safety. He's 2 for 500, 3 yards, 1 touchdown. Let's go with fullback middle. Adams, Turvin, there's Graham. Obviously, the fullbacks are 1. There's a fullback. And I just, well, Graham's at their own 31. Well, probably in field goal range, but I stupidly threw an interception. I mean, it is on rookie, but.
Makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Okay, they got 4. It's 4 for 5, 39 yards, and we're only up by 7 because I throw interceptions. Yeah, they're bottling me up, like they're not. Oh, that's an interception. Take it all the way. Go, 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 go. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy. Pitt 6 return for a touchdown. The guy that had the sack on the corner blitz has a Pitt 6, and we're up 13-0. Yeah, that is Alexander. He sacked Wilson on the corner blitz, and then he gets an interception and returns all the way for a touchdown. Pitt 6, and we're up 13-0, hopefully 14-0, unless we miss the extra point, which shouldn't, or they block it, but whoa, that's all we needed. Hit 6. PA attempt, there's, and the kick is good, and we're up 14-0 with 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And by the way, I said I was going to do both controllers in the Pro Bowl. I will if we play the Pro Bowl. And the only way we're going to play it is if we lose this game or the NFC Championship game. Which hopefully that doesn't happen. But I'll do more both controllers next season. I'm not going to do it in playoff games.
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the
3. What a hit.
Just about the 25. Call it the
21-yard kickoff, or 21-yard kick return.
as they work their way into position.
So you see official right there. As you,
The lead here in the first half. Some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something
There we go.
Boom.
Nigel Blitz too. There's Pete Carroll. For now, we don't get the ball because we had to
Trail here early in
hit
this
sets.
division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll start on the
Good play by
The tackle made to
he's
back
3 rushes, -3 yards. And Martinez is last year's contract. He's not interested in re-signing, but you never know. I might re-sign him in free agency for like a lot less. Like if you sign someone out of free agency, it's like 1 year, $5 million. He wants like $41 million for like 5 years. Cover 1 linebacker blitz, so it's a big blitz. I have like 5 rushing. Oh, he stuck through my die. I was using that guy. He's 4 rushes, 4 yards, so he got a negative. Man, I had him for like a 3-yard loss, and he just shoved over the guy I was using. Shut me. Here we go. Oh no, there's a big gap to their own 43-yard line. 5 rushes, 14 yards. Average 2 points. Here's the corner blitz. Alexander's blitzing again, I think. And there's another big gap to our 39-yard line. So 6 rushes, 32 yards now. After it was a negative. Silver shot pinch.
This offense finding its legs now.
Why is there so many big gaps? They finally, when they throw it, I sack him. Blake Martinez. User sack, 1 sack, 2 tackles. 3 sacks for us, none for the Seahawks.
Normally, they'll have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? And this
I'm gonna do a strong safety blitz.
this entire game. How the guys surviving back there?
Right now, the other game going on against the Ravens versus the Browns in Cleveland. It's 7-7. Seriously, what? A user the guy on the right, so I ran to the left.
It's going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line.
I don't know the big dime. I'm gonna go with man double. I'm doing man coverage. I have the 2 safeties over the top. Everyone else is manned. Usually I sacked him on this one. I used the dime. Somehow it wasn't intercepted.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best.
Undersmelt too. Let's try to blitz him again.
Getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know? He's got to throw it better. Got to get more.
On a team that the 2 games on Sunday, it's against a team that's 11-5 and 10-6, and obviously a team that's 11-5 is the home team. And yet the game going on right now, the Ravens are 9-6 and the Browns are 11-4-1. For some reason, it doesn't show the 1. That's why 11-4. That's 15 games. Or 11-4-1. Okay, soon we're gonna go to a goal line, but not right now. But for some reason, I can't stop them. I need to stop them. Okay, now probably goal line to the 4. Probably. I just want to. Yeah, I don't know a goal line. I don't know it. Blitz A, because if they try to pass it, they might run it. Hopefully I can stuff them. I go with Clark. No, he ran it! Oh, I did sack him! I thought he and now I'm not going to a goal line. Now I'm going with Tampa 2. Oh, it's down. 2-minute warning. We only have 1 offensive touchdown. For some reason, 20-minute mark, it says it needs a charge, but the video ended at halftime. Here we go. Another user, Al Jr., one of the safeties. Here we go. Oh, if I just ran forward, it could have been picked by me. A basic block right. I'm really good at this, to block. When it's just me. Oh, I was late. When you're on time, usually you block it and you did around the edge. I almost did block it though. I mean, that's just close. Maybe it was at a foot. Maybe like 6 inches. Turn middle. If I'm on time, that's a block. When the CPU's kicking on a PAT or a field goal. Okay, PA Eds did. Here we go. So basically 2 plays from scrimmage, 2 interceptions. We got 1 touchdown at span because of a pick 6. 2 straight plays from scrimmage on offense, 2 interceptions. Let's go. Okay, they got minimum gain. He's hurt. They lose a timeout. They get 3 yards. Nickel blitz, so we need to stop here. There we go. Okay, that was me. Lost 1 yard. They're hurrying up. Overload through him. Blitzing, obviously, on 3rd down. Ha! Throwing the corner blitz through. We need a big sack here. Less than a minute left. They threw it in the Seahawks sideline. That's a man. This is a man blitz. This is not. Cleveland's up 21-14 over the Ravens. Oh, here's he threw! Oh, he almost picked it off. 8 for 14, 80 yards, 1 interception, and the 1 touchdown was. They ended a touchdown. I have both safeties blitzing. And there's 4 receivers. Oh, Martinez almost picked that off, but now they have to punt. If he picks that off, it's an intercept. It's a touchdown. Pitt sets. There we go. 45 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. Seahawks have 2. They lost them because of an injury. 30-yard line. We only have to go about maybe 50 yards. They did in field goal range. Still same play. They're bottling me up. But I barely got it away. Timeout. I didn't know it's close, and sorry about that, but next episode will be episode 7. This is episode 6. Here we go, mid-attack. Usually Grant's open. He is! Can't get out of bounds. He's still going. Another timeout. 27 seconds left. I have 1 left. I know though with outs. I know though with out route, the Adams or Allison. That's a 2. Allison's a primary receiver. Bullet pass dead eye. Apparently threw it way bad, so no. Still with that. Allison is going to the end zone, but we still have 1 timeout left. Adams! He caught it! Get in! Timeout. This is huge. I can throw to the end zone, but I can't get sacked. I know there's quit slants. I just can't get sacked. Or okay, that's fine. If he can't, and it can't be, and you can't get tackled short of the end zone, because then I have no timeouts left. Okay, let's go with quick science again. Quick science. Not Graham. Graham just.
From the 2-yard line. Rodgers again now. Toward the end zone, but
11 seconds left. 3rd and goal. Let's go with that same play.
and he was looking for Devontae Adams, but now it's 3rd and goal. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet.
Touchdown. 3rd time the charm.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Pretty way to end the episode. 9 seconds left. I'll tell you next video on the channel who wins. Probably not to be us because we're only up 21-0 in a second. Okay, it's time for closing. No board. If you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell all your friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 7 of his Madden 20 Green Bay Packers franchise series. See you in episode number 7. Eat a lot of bacon.